Welcome back to the channel. In today's video we're gonna be talking about top 10 wild couples moments on 90 Day Fiancé. If you guys are a fan of this incredible show, make sure to leave a like on this video and also don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell. With all that being said, let's get right into the video. Number 10. If you don't know, George met with his divorce lawyers during the episode. Into the season 4 of the 90 Day Fiancé show, George very welcomed his Russian-born fiancée, but soon after their relationship was in trouble, as noted by on Napolitan.
Went to the divorce lawyers?
What do you mean?
George's family didn't get along with this, and she seemed to only be in this relationship for his money. That's why, when George said that is not a millionaire, their relationship began to crumble hard. Still, the two married after and went on their 90 Day Fiancé happily ever after. In one of episodes, George and his sister met with the lawyer to consider George's divorce agree. Then after in the season, as producer mentioned in Meeting the Couple. When was the last time you talked to Lords, that producer asked. It was when you went to the divorce lawyers. She shocked to hear this as George told the truth, and he also denied meeting and said, "I didn't go to the lawyers, what are you talking about?" The scene of George and his sisters talking to the lawyer about getting a divorce and also not felling for her husband's crimes said, "You're just making yourself look stupid right now."
No, I went. What? No, I didn't. What's the problem?
No, I didn't know that.
Number 9.
There's a lot of tension between them. I hope that by spending time
The Chantels family wouldn't eat chicken feet on 90 Day Fiancé. Into the season 4 of 90 Day Fiancé, the two Chantel and her Dominican fiancé Pedro appear to be truly enamored, but the real Romeo and Juliet fashion their families didn't get along, and the family feud only got worse when the couple returned for 90 Day Fiancé happily ever after. The couple went to the Dominican Republic for a second wedding, but during the family usual dinner, Chantal's family noticed that Pedro's sister and mother had served them something very strange. Chicken neck and chicken feet. Chantal's family considering it to be an arrangement for a wooden, and when the two family began battling, Chantal and Pedro mixed to decipher and keep this harmony, yet at last Chantal's family ostensibly raged out. They use a lot of chicken feet in the region of voodoo, so naturally I don't want to be taken advantage of, Chantal's mother told the cameras. It's not satisfactory why Chantal's family was advocated in their carefulness of the dish. However, after they left, Chantal and Pedro's family ate dinner, and Chantal pointed out that Pedro's mom and sister didn't eat the chicken feet themselves. Very weird.
Try, they respect you, okay?
Well, you thought we were stupid Americans.
Okay. We didn't know.
Number 8. Without any shame, Muhammad and Danielle talked about sex on the live TV show.
Taking care of that problem, she was like fighting with me over it. This is something that.
For example, in season 2, Muhammad moved from Tunisia to Ohio to be with Danielle. Their relationship was purportedly filled on uneven fondness, be that as it may. Weepy contentions and dangers of separating. Later their story proceeded in 90 Day Fiancé happily ever after. In season 1, Muhammad and Danielle's interactions were awkward to watch. Things came to a stunning breaking point in the season last ad to tell all episode moderator Sean Robinson, as if they were any closeness among them after the wedding. Opening the ground to what may additionally were the maximum awkward intercourse talk into C records, there was, but we started facing a problem no home, and said cryptically. He claimed that Danielle had begged for sex, allegedly screaming, "I want to have sex tonight," and threatened to have him deported. Danielle countered, "He has told people that I smell and peed on him, that made it." Even where was that the rest of the 90 Day Fiancé cast members who were watching offstage could have been seen by the viewers laughing nervously and making wired faces during the couple's conversation.
He's talking about?
he has told people that I smell and I
You do.
peed on him.
Okay.
Number 7. On season 6 of 90 Day Fiancé, Eric's and her argumented about child support.
Of me and Alessandro, and he spent more money to the child support thing.
The beauty Indonesian Liata brought her young son to Wisconsin to be with her fiancé Eric. Sadly, these two families didn't work so without any problem. Late in sister stationary Eric's little girl out of the loft, they share and whined about it, Eric's obligation to pay kid support for his children. At that point, when Eric couldn't purchase and launder the costly furniture she needed, their family show went to an awkward climax. "You're offing child support and Tisha will live with us," a woman's state losing offer concern, and the wedding scene. "It seems like I have to accept everything. When is it going to be my time?" After later referred to his daughter as a burden, Eric defended his child, saying in America family is what matters. She said, "I don't want to get married," then to which Eric asked because of child support? And later said yeah. That is who at last got hitched, yet latest issues with Eric's kids didn't end. In February 29, the controlling request against Eric's girl Tasha was been lifted. Obviously, Leota and Tasha won't be sharing an apartment again at any point in the near future.
Where am I?
You're number one,
Okay, prove it then.
but I'm not gonna give up my parental rights.
Number 6. Without any doubt, Paola wasn't welcomed by Russ's family.
Yeah, I'm so nervous, but I'm so happy to see them. I'm excited.
In season 1, Colombian beauty Paola moved to Oklahoma to be with his fiancé. Things immediately got tense between the two and Russ's conservative parents. When Paola first showed up, Russ conceded that his parents weren't absolutely maintained off their relationship. "I know that they are hesitant about engagements," he said. At that point during the first dinner at the home together, it turned out to be evident that Russ's parents were uncomfortable with Paola. Emil was strangely quiet until Paola asked trust parents what they thought of their engagement. The joke was when he first left Russ, his mom said, was don't go down there falling in love, and bringing back a girl home, for sure he does. Finally, the couple moved out of Russ's home and headed to Miami. But not before plenty of their strained interactions between Powell and her conservative parents-in-law took place.
The joke was when he first left was, don't go down there and fall in love and, bring a girl back home. And sure enough.
Number 5. In season 6, Larissa had attempted to solidify 90-day fiancé test.
Ready to go home, darling?
Laura and Colt, a beautiful couple from the show, in season 6, had some difficult issues during their engagement. There was show with Colt's mother and even Larissa's arrest. Nothing was so awkward for the watchers as viewing Larissa's frantic endeavor to intrigue her co-stars on the last season. Subsequent to showing up later than expected, Larissa gazed out looking extraordinary before joining on the 90-day fiancé couples. Before long it turned out to be evident that Larissa would not like to simply look great, she needed to dazzle somebody. "Fernanda's jealous of me because she's ugly," she said. When the couple at long last made it to the set, Larissa and Fernando quickly got into a contention. Fernanda said Larissa's ankle were mean and had mocked Larissa. Larissa called Fernanda was a brat. Eventually half of the couples left the set when Fernanda and John walked away. Larissa shouted toward her giving an advice.
I think she's a tiny bit disappointed.
Yeah?
Yes.
No.
A little bit. But there's a beautiful house. So.
Number 4. Kalani told her sister she was pregnant again.
I'm gonna marry to Kalani.
Before 90-Day Fiancé Season 6, Kalani could bring her fiancé Asuela to the US. She gave birth to their baby and her home in the state of California. During this time she depended heavily on her family, especially her sister Kalani, for support of the childcare. So when Kalani found out that she was going to be unfortunately pregnant again, she knew that her sister was going to be disappointed. After going back and forth about how to tell her, Kalani finally broke the news to Kalani during her bridal shower. "I know it's like disappointing news and like horrible timing right now, but I just feel like saying I feel like either way. If I told you I was going to feel bad," and tears. Kalani walked away from their table saying, "I don't want to do this." It's hard to watch Kalani realize that her sister is going to be faced with even more financial troubles, but it's even more difficult to see Kalani watch her sister walk away. Maybe Kalani's reaction is overdramatic, or maybe just some sisterly tough love. Either way, it was tense.
I don't know. I'm not too stoked about it.
I thought that my sister would be more open to the idea of me and Asuela.
Number 3. Ashley from 90-Day Fiancé in Season 6 said something very strange.
He kept denying it, so I just messaged her. And I was like, why were you calling my husband?
Despite the big age difference, Ashley and Jamaican-conceived kid appeared to be truly getting along. Jay moved to Pennsylvania to be with Ashley in the Season 6 of the 90-Day Fiancé show. Even the missed rumors of his infidelity and Ashley's friends concerned that Jay could have been unfaithful. But just a week after the couple's at Las Vegas employment, Ashley caught Jay talking to another woman on Tinder. Ashley on the couch with a glass of wine looked heartbroken as she explained what happened. "He created the account the day we got home from our wedding," she said, and just to insult to injury, Ashley further stated the gravity of this situation. "I can't even kick him out of my house," she noted, adding, "I'm responsible for him for 10 years. It's uncomfortable to watch Ashley just a week after a romantic and Parliament saying that she should have known better. The scene got even weirder when Jay walked in front of the door. He sat next to Ashley and simply said, "You want to talk about it? Probably not."
Back from this.
All right. Ashley, thank you for opening up with us about this issue. I know this has not been easy for you.
Number 2. Hazan called her girl Nicole fat.
The last time you promised me that you're gonna change and you said that you'll go to gym and eat healthy.
In season 4 of 90 Day Fiancé, the American-born Nicole visited her boyfriend Hazan. After some tension in the relationship including doubt of Nicole's family and an son's comment about her being a little bit, Nicole was very excited to get engaged tonight. "As I proposed to me," she said that today's the first day of her journey of a new start. But not much seemed to change, especially his problems with her weight. On that morning, Hazan and Nicole went to meet their camels. Nicole struggled hard to hike the hill. When Nicole said she was going to pass out, Alan responded with, "Stop being lazy and go and do some workouts, honey." When she continued to struggle, Hazan said, "Almost there, lazy, oh my god you're lazy." Nicole said to the show cameras, "When I hear Hazan say that kind of stuff it just makes me feel like maybe I'm not good enough." Hazan tried to comfort her, but even then he still managed up bringing back to her weight.
She didn't do anything of that. She didn't keep her promise.
Number 1. On season 4 on 90 Day Fiancé, Louis suddenly hated Molly.
After I got home from my business trip, Luis and I had an argument.
One might have expected Louis's and Molly's breakup from the beginning. Between the striking age difference and Molly's daughter's disapproval in the relationship meant it wasn't meant to last. Still, no one could ever seen the strange details of Louis and Molly's blast fights. In episode 10, Molly sat down with Louis to discuss the relationship and his feelings about her kids. "You want my kids to not be here," she said in part. "You want my kid to go live with her dad." Instead of responding to Molly's concerns, Louis brushed her off. "You have the period now," he told her. "Everything you speak is like crazy right now." Then he started complaining about Molly's home decor. He criticized the candles and the Buddha statues, saying, "I never seen one something about God." Molly stated, "You're blaming an owl on a candle on the fact that you are being in a hole to my kids." When Molly pointed out the crosses and sculptures in the house, Louis made the same initial verbal mistakes. Finally she stood up and said, "I can't do this anymore, I'm not marrying you."
This isn't how you do it, but if this is your way, so be it.
Thanks for watching today's video on Top 10 Wild Couples Moments on 90 Day Fiancé. Don't forget, if you're a fan of this intense show, to leave a like on the video and comment below telling us which couple was your favorite. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you can be notified when we release our daily videos. See you soon.